Hello, Taurus. Welcome back to Angels Light Tarot. Thank you for joining me for Taurus's 2020 overview. Okay, so we're only breaking these down into quarters because, as you know, we do monthly, we do weekly, and we do daily. So we're doing quarterly, okay? All right, so angels and guides, and we're also joining on. We're also looking into where we're coming from and where we're going to in 2021. Also included is what spiritual lesson are we learning to, I feel like, master this year? Well, the year of bum, 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 the year of 2020. Okay, angels, little bit more information. 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons, where we're going, and the lesson. All right. Okay, so angels and guides, we're using a different deck, yes, to add some clarity to the information that goes there. Yes. Here, we always turn these cards upright because we want to get all the information we can out of them. Nope. Okay. Angels and guides, we're looking for positive energy for Taurus. Yes. For 2020. And that is, I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes there. Yes. And one more. You're like, what's going on there? I can't see. Okay, there we go. So what is going on? Another deck. There we go. Yes. Angels and guides, Taurus, what is the overview? What is the overview for Taurus? There we go. Let's get right into this, Taurus. Are you ready? Okay, I'm ready. Okay, let's get into this. All right, so the major theme for 2020 for Taurus is the Three of Swords with accelerated motion, yes, and the King of Clubs. So I see, it feels like Taurus, this is like a year of indecision, a year of I cannot make up my mind, right? But with this accelerated motion, that tells me within the year, you're going to make up your mind. Yes, you might be conflicted in jobs, in love, in like, I just see you sitting on a 3-legged chair and you're like, I just don't know how I'm going to balance all of this. I just don't know how. But you will balance it all because you're going to move forward. You may even be moving forward in all 3 directions, okay? And this King of Clubs is telling me that you have the know-how. You are really smart and you're gonna figure it out, okay? How to make all of this happen. I see you like the ringmaster and you're like trying to balance work, trying to balance love, trying to balance school, you're just like, how am I gonna do this? And I see you moving, I see you doing it all. Yeah, so I hope you're well rested. Okay, you get a couple more months, get some rest, okay? All right, now, when we look in, it's like the tail end, what's sweeping you into 2020. It's the King of Wands reversed with the Wisdom card and the Joker. So I see you coming into this, it's like, I feel like you're coming into 2020 with vigor and passion, and you're like ready to go. You're ready, you're moving forward, and you know with wisdom, you know what you're going to do, you know how to do it. But you just don't know how you're going to get it all done with the Joker. You don't know. You feel like, well, is something going to fall apart? Am I not going to be able to do everything? Yeah, that's kind of where you are. But you know what? Looking at your theme, I know you're going to figure it out. Now, the first quarter, Taurus, is winter, December 21st through March 19th, 2020. Yeah, I'm looking at the dates, okay, because I don't have them all memorized. Okay, so the first quarter, you have the 9 of Swords. Don't worry, it's reversed, okay? With the fulfillment of wishes and the 7 of Hearts. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so who whoever was not supporting you in the recent past on all these things that you're trying to get done this year, they're going to start supporting you in the winter months. Yes, they will, okay? Fulfillment of wishes. So whoever was not supporting you will support you. They will. I feel like they will give you that love. And I feel like it's almost like they're going to detach from the notion of supporting you, of not supporting you, of not supporting you. They're going to let you be all that you need to be. So understand that that's a huge thing that they're going through. This could be a family member, a romantic partner. It could be a boss. Maybe it's a boss that lets you take time off early to go on a go-see because you're a model, or on a set because you're an actor, or things of that nature. But know that where they sit, and know that you need to say thank you. You need to say, I appreciate all that you're doing, because you know they didn't support you in the beginning. So now that the table is turning, make sure you say thank you, and I appreciate that. Okay, now as we move, Taurus, into the spring, we have the King of Cups. The spring is between March 19th and June the 20th. You can Google it. Okay, I did. Okay, so the King of Cups is reversed with emotional withdrawal and the Queen of Diamonds. So I feel like you may during that time get a little tired energetically from doing so much, okay? And like almost like the wind gets knocked out of your sails. And the emotional withdrawal is like, I feel like you're like, I don't know if I could do this anymore. I don't know if I could put in the money, the time. I feel during that period you might be feeling like you bit off more than you can chew during that period. So make sure in the spring you take time to nurture yourself, give love to yourself, love on yourself, because I feel like there's a bit of tiredness. I feel like you put so much into this project, all of this that you're doing, all this that you did in the winter. I feel like by the springtime, you're gonna be like, I'm exhausted. I am just tired, right? I'm just tired. Now, let's move on to the summer, okay? So now we move on to the summer. And we have the Four of Wands reversed. The summer is from June 20th through September 22nd. And of course, this is 2020, right? Okay, so we have the Four of Wands reversed with, I feel, a material harvest and the Three of Clubs. So I feel like there is something in your world that is lacking. I feel like you're not balanced, and you're giving to one area of your life more than another area, right? It's still there. No, whatever it is that's your foundation, your support, your backing, it's still there. I'm feeling like you're not paying that much attention to it, right? Not that that's not a good thing, right? Because I see material harvest. I see you grinding away. And with this Three of Clubs, I see you back, like you're back in the saddle. You're back in the saddle, like and I feel like the reason why that this is okay, that this is reversed, because I feel like in the spring, you kind of took some downtime, and I feel like you may have spent time with family, friends, and things of that nature, and to get yourself rested, right? And now you're like, okay, I'm rested, and now you're about to get paid. I feel like you're about to get paid off here, and I see you doing something very, very creative, whether it's writing a book, creating a dance routine, painting, cake baking, or that creative energy spills out into more than one thing at a time, like I said, family, friends, jobs, situations. I see you mastering that creative energy. Now, by fall, okay, fall is September 22nd through December 21st, 2020. You have the Fool card reversed with emotional loss and the Ace of Hearts. So I feel like things like you're wanting to move forward. I feel that you are definitely wanting to move forward, but something is like, there's like this barrier there, right? And this emotional loss is like, there's something, I feel like there was a ball, like, you know how you're juggling 3 balls, and I feel like maybe one of the balls were taken away, and you're like, what the heck just happened? Well, that's the universe saying, it's time to focus on one. Yeah, it's time to focus on just one, and that just one could be you. Okay, that just one could be you. Need to focus on yourself. You need to I feel like the universe is pointing you back to yourself, right? Pointing you, because I feel like you're giving to so many different areas of your life that you're lacking yourself. You're lacking, like, I see you, I have to go run and do this, and I have to go run and finish that, and then I have to get over here right after this, right? And I feel like by the end, it's like, I just can't do this anymore. Like, it's almost like you want to give up. It's almost like you want to give up, right? With this Ace of Hearts, and you want to focus on yourself. Now, going into, we're not going to go into yet to 2021. I feel like here, what is the emotional, what is the spiritual lesson? What is the overcoming? Okay, so the overcoming is the 10 of Pentacles reversed with the shadow and the 10 of Spades. So the spiritual thing that you are going to overcome is there is a lot of money around you, and I feel like you're trying to get money from all different areas. You might even be working like 3 jobs or 3 hustles at one time, or 2 hustles, right? And you know the money is there. You know the money is there, but it's almost just like it's just out of reach. I feel like it's just out of reach. And with the shadow card, you're not understanding why, because you are putting in so much work, right? And I feel like this is interesting as I look into 2021, okay? Like, you can feel it. You can feel success. You can feel it. You can taste it, right? And you're not understanding why it's not developing. It's why it's not, like, it's almost like you're one step shy of what it is you're trying to achieve. Just one step shy, and you're not understanding why things aren't clicking the way you want it to, right? Okay, but when I look into 2021, like you're moving into 2021, the energy, just like the energy where you're coming from, this is the energy where you're going. I see you like looking to 2021. I've done a lot. I've put in a lot of work. I've paid my dues. I've done my due diligence. I've grinded away, right? And as you are looking at 2021, you have the Temperance card. Your patience, you don't have to have patience anymore. Do you know why? Do you know why, Taurus? Because you have patience and planning. And the 4 of Spades is telling me that security is coming. Security is coming. All that you have worked for, all that you have been patient for, all the grinding. So this year, I feel, is a year to get it all together, to do this and do. I feel you're like putting things here and putting things there and putting things. You're building the foundation for 2021, if that makes sense. You're building a foundation for 2021, and I feel like don't. It's like, I feel like don't try to do everything at one time. Use this year, like divide everything up. I'm going to do some here, I'm going to do some there, and blah, 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 blah. Because I feel like there is a potential for overexerting yourself. You ever hear of like movie stars that go to the doctors because of exhaustion? Yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling. Like you're doing so much this year, Taurus, that you might find yourself, exhausted, but so much so that you have to take time off. Maybe you have to go get some IV for fluids or something like that, because there's definitely a lot on your plate this year. And it's almost like, I feel this energy, like a sense of urgency, like you have to get this done. You have to put in all this work. But putting in all the work, make sure it's worth your effort. Make sure what you're putting into is worth it. Don't waste your time on things that you're not sure about. That's what I'm feeling. If you're not sure about it, let it go. Because there's so much on your plate this year with work, friends, family, love, career, side hustles and things of that nature. You're gonna have to take something off at some period, and I feel like by the end of the year you're gonna see yourself like, I've done so much, but I need to start feeding myself. I need to rest. I need to relax, because there is a potential here to exert yourself. There's a potential here to use up all your energy. And I feel like the first period, I see you like you're going, you're like all green lights are go. You have support from your family and friends, and you're just doing it and doing it and doing it. And then the next spring, the next season, you're like, oh gosh, I need to rest. I need to get some time. I need to regroup. And sometimes regroup comes in sometimes when you regroup, the universe wants you to regroup. The universe wants you to rest, right? So sometimes that comes up as a rejection, but don't look at it as a rejection. Look at it as the universe is saying, rest. Okay, because I see you just, your oars are in so many boats or so many rivers and lakes that there's so much going on, like three-ring circus, okay? Now, once you take a rest, it's like you have two reprieves this year. One, so there's all, like you're working in the winter, you're taking time off in the spring to regroup, and you see it kind of like a rejection, but it's not. It's the universe saying rest, because you're doing so much, okay? So right when we go into spring, things start to get better again. You start to pick up speed. You start to feel that wind behind your back, pushing you again to success, because it's definitely coming. Now, right after that, in the autumn, in the fall, I feel you're like, okay, I'm tired again. I'm tired again, and I need to start focusing on myself. Now, I feel like yes, you are a go-getter, and yes, you're going to be successful, right? All of that stuff, all of those things, right? But you feel like it's just out of reach, and you don't know why, because you're putting in a lot of work. And I feel like I just repeated that, but I just feel like everything just seems like it's just out of just one teeny bit out of reach. But don't worry, because this is not all in vain. 2021 is like when all of this starts to open, when you start seeing, because I feel like you get more organized and you say, you know what, 2021, it's almost like you're throwing spaghetti on the wall and you're seeing what sticks. You're doing everything and you're seeing what sticks. By the time 2021 comes around, you understand how to be more organized, how to be more controlling, how to pick and choose what it is that you need to be successful, because I see it coming. I totally see it coming. 2020 is like a year to try on many different shoes, see what fits, what color sits you right, what I see you changing your hairstyle. Guys too, I see you like changing everything up. You're trying to see what actually fits, what business fits, what relationship fits. I see you you're just out there throwing the spaghetti on the wall, okay? Now, by 2021, you're gonna figure out how not to throw the spaghetti on the wall. You're not gonna just throw everything up and see what works. No, you're gonna be more organized, you're gonna be diligent, and you're gonna know exactly what project to work on, what relationship to work on. So in a sense, yes, have fun this year, but also get your rest. Get your rest. I don't want to see anyone with exhaustion or anything of that nature, okay? So Taurus, your blessings are coming, but 2020 is a year to try it on to see what fits, okay? 2021, you're gonna be squared away, okay? You're definitely gonna be squared away, and things are going to feel more grounded. Things are going to feel more like secure and safe, and you're gonna know what works, everything, okay? So I send you joy, namaste, and much, much love sent your way.